Hey. Hi. It's I'm so excited, and thank you so much, Sabrina, for coming with me today. And actually, this is our first PetPIX Academy Coffee with Vasi series, and I'm excited that we are doing it together. Coming with me today, and it's so awesome that we are doing it together, because a lot of people may not know our story, that you and I, we have been talking about having cup of coffee
from a long time, and now we also have virtual coffee. I love this series, Coffee with Vasi. I have my coffee cup with me here.
Oh my God, cheers, my friend.
So cute. I love it. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for helping me always in my adventures, in my numerous adventures.
Yeah, it's so amazing. We are very good friends, and I'm just so proud of you. It's so fantastic to see you from the furry mom, the designer, from the person who had an incredible, very successful pet fashion show with Gustavo Ugarte in Miami, now to winning a pageant, and just like now on your way to the next one.
Almost winning. I won one and second the other one, but it's okay. I'm very, very proud.
Yeah, I mean, you should be proud. You should be proud, because, again, this is a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. People think, oh, yeah, it's so easy. You go and you win, you put your high heels. But I'm sure that it's not as easy as a lot of people think it is. And especially, I mean, you work full time, you just do so many things, you help so many pet rescue organizations. And on top of it, to go through this, journey, it's really incredible.
Yeah, exactly. So as you say, I did it just for, for fun. I saw that there were the Florida Petite was asking for if you want to participate. I found this. I said, okay, I sent some of my pictures, but just for fun. And then I passed the different selections for Miami-Dade County. So wow. The Florida Petite is an organization petite because we are less than 5'6". I'm 5'3". Ooh. And then there are different categories according to the age. So I was in the elite because I'm 45 plus. So I sent this and I passed the qualification, and I received the crown for the elite 2021 for Dade County. So that was for me already an achievement, because, I passed this qualification and this crown is forever. So I'm very, very happy. And then last weekend we have for Florida. So this we met in Tampa, and we were all the different cities of the different categories of Florida. And I really, really had so much fun because I met incredible ladies. The organization was super good, organized, very nice. Everything live, everything was going smooth, no problems, very, very happy. So we had the judges' interviews, that these are the one that is always the 35% of everything is the judges' interview, because each one of us had to present a platform. So my platform was dog rescues, because, that's my life. I did for many, many years in different organizations, ASPCA, Miami, Greater Miami, Humane Society, different rescue, local rescue, Born Free. I help with the fashion. So I loved my dogs. So I did that for dogs. And there were all these other ladies with amazing, amazing platforms. I was the only one with our furry dogs. And so I'm so proud, because I could spread the voice for who cannot talk. But I was really amazed of the other platform of all these girls going from domestic violence, empowering women, wow. Different kind of diseases, from cancer to Sjogren's syndrome to heart disease, for children with disabilities. And I was really, really amazed, especially for the young girls and the young women, because we had teen also. And one was also going for the veterans because her father was a veteran. So to see these young girls empowering women and story of personal growth, this is our new generation of women. So I was really impressed because everyone had a very, very important platform. So it was very, very inspiring for me to see, especially the young women, you know, how they're gonna grow up with these values, with helping society, helping, because you also have to do things in your community. It's not only a pretty face. It's what you do with the pretty face, all the thing that is, you know, the commitment that we have for the community, the commitment that each of us has. So it was really, really, really inspiring. I met wonderful ladies from all different cities, different age, different level of life. So it was really, really, we built a nice sisterhood. That is very nice. So, and then I won the first runner-up. So I came second. So I was very, very proud of myself. I didn't even think of going there, but thank you for the support of people. And also the personality. Also the personality is very important. You know, I have this bubbly personality that I made the judge laugh because they say, what is your personality like? I'm Italian, so what do you want to do? I'm like this, so everybody was laughing. So that was a nice thing for me. So it was a very, very emotional, very tiring, because we had rehearsal for hours. We have a lot of training. And, you know, I also thank all these fashion show that I'm going. G Girls, I started with Jennifer, Ada, all these, you know, they helped me a lot because I was already used to have people around me. So I was not so impacted, but I really had to, you know, to learn more how to walk on the runway. And so we'd have a lot of trainings for how to walk, how to present yourself, how to talk, how to sit, you know, all these things. And it's very nice because it's always be a luggage that I can always use also for our events and our shows. So it was very fun and very useful. But it's very, you know, it's not so easy because you have to compete with many, many beautiful girls. And then, you know, how the judges, I lost for 1 point. So what is that 1 point? Who knows, you know, because, and they were also tied. So, you know, the judges, then each one has his own, you know, personal, you know, ideas, and maybe one prefers one than another, a question than another, you know, a lot of things. But it was really, really nice. And so after this, I will always support my sister. They are going now in Milwaukee in August to represent Florida for the USA competition, the national, that unfortunately I cannot go. Only if something happened to the winner, I am the second to go. So I always have to be pending. So, and I will always support them. And now I have this other competition because now I love this pageantry world. I love it. It's so much fun. And, you know, it brings out the femininity in you. That is something that I always loved, how to be a better female and acting with classy. And I always love, and the blings and the crowns and, you know, the judges. I love it. That's why I love also to do with pets. So I do with pets, I do with people, I do with everything. So the next one, I was chosen when I won this crown. I was asked to participate, and it's gonna be a virtual one, and it's gonna be, I'm very proud of this also because I'm representing my country, that is Italy.
I love it.
So this is coming back to my origins of my country, that's always in my heart. So this is a worldwide, an international pageant. And it's located in the beautiful Thailand with Thailand and India, there are two companies that are together for this Breed Out of the Box and Pageantry of India. So they're going to be together. And also there are different categories. I'm going for the royal because of my age, 40 plus. And also there are from young teens to our more mature ladies. And they're representing also different countries of the world. India, Thailand, I'm Italy, Serbia is going to be there, USA with our beautiful Summer, that is my friend from New York. We are in two different categories, so I'm always rooting for her. She's younger than me, so she's in another category. And Philippines and a lot of Japan, other countries. So wow. That is for me, it's also very important. This is online. It's an online pageantry. And we had to send 4 videos and pictures. So we had to send a videos of us, presentation of us, a video of talent, and my talent was designing. So I had to send a video of how I made a gown for a dog. Then we had representing your countries, a costume for your countries, and I did a costume from the Italian Renaissance. Oh, wow. And it's a big one. It's a big costume, an Italian Renaissance, and I did in a church with Italian columns and Italian paintings. Amazing. And then another video for gowns. So with the normal, the pageantry gown. So it was 4 videos, and we're starting also for training of grooming and the smiling and how, to walk, and very, very nice. So there's gonna be also an online voting. So I'm gonna post this week to vote for me for the People Choice Award. And then it's gonna be also with judges interviews and things. And the final is gonna be in February 6th. February 6th, Bangkok time, 8 p.m., USA time, 8 a.m. So it's gonna be on Facebook. Yes, yes.
It's amazing. And of course, we will make sure that, we continue supporting you, my friend, because I think that this is just very special. The fact that you just tried it and you have achieved so much, but like you are, like you said, the voice of our furry kids. And, I'm big on this. I mean, to me, it's like, we just have to continue spreading the love of our 4 legs friends and family members, and what you do, it's amazing. And then, friends, I would encourage you, the moment when Sabrina has her page for, like, her link for voting, I would definitely encourage each of you. I'm going to make sure we post it under my personal profile, Vasi Siedman, on our PetPIX platforms as well. And please just be so kind, go and just try to vote and help her, because again, this is a big deal. This is not just, not only supporting our friend, it's so much bigger and greater. It's giving a voice on a global level for the furry babies, because Sabrina and furry babies, it's one.
Yeah. And always, that's always my message, that we have to be the voice for who cannot talk. And always keep compassion and being humble. Humble and compassion are my 2 biggest values, because no matter the wisdom that you have or success or things that you have, if you don't have compassion, you don't go anywhere. You're not a full person. And what is most the compassion that we have for our 4 friends, for other doggies that didn't have the chance of being so lucky as other doggies. So the important is that we can give a second chance in life. So always go to look in your shelter, rescue. If you cannot, volunteer, help your community, help your furry friends at home, spread the voice, share. Everybody can share. So very, 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 very happy about representing and giving the voice to the doggies and cats and pets and horses and all the animals that cannot talk yet.
I love it.
They
I love
cannot
it.
talk yet.
It just amazes me that we as individuals and we as being friends, supporting each other, we can do so much more, you know. And one thing, it's so funny, I woke up, it was the beginning of this year, because, you know, I'm big on New Year, New Resolution and new goals. And I'm like, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring awareness to all the furry babies from all around the world and bring them to people's homes via live streaming, live and podcast, and teaching them. And I'm like, well, but Sabrina wants the same, right? All of
Yes.
our friends wants the same. All the
Yes,
people
we are a
around.
big community because dogs unite people. They should unite people, the unity that we have. Because, you know, that's the best thing, because all these doggies are forever our friends, forever our family. They are member of our family. They
Correct.
never stab you in the back like people can do. They're always loyal to you. They never give you stranded. They never do bad things to you. So, and it's so nice that the big pet community is growing. Thanks for people like you. Thanks for people who organize shows. Even if people criticize why we dress dog and they don't understand, is to spread the voice and to help other doggies. So doggies helping doggies, fashion with a cause, fashion with a purpose, fashion helping others, not just to present a nice work that is always a nice, you know, things to see, but also what fashion represents for us, dog people. Our fashion show is not only to present the talent of all our talent designer and talent model and talent for moms, but what there is behind, what you want to leave after the lights are down, after we go home, after we put the clothes in the luggage, after the doggy goes to sleep and have a nice rest. What do we leave after the show? We leave something for the other doggies, for rescues, for people in need, for sheltering needs, for doggy in need. So that is what it is very important, is the message that all these rescue, all these shows that we do, all these events that we do for every different part of the United States, after the lights are gone, after we come back home, it's not that everything is finished there. It's the continuation. The things that we raised goes to the shelter and help the dogs. So the legacy of the shows doesn't stop there. It continues. For the doggies, they're gonna have more money and maybe get adopted and be successful. I have a lot of examples. I just do one that it's because of me, about this doggy that we helped with Roomba in Miami, that she had a problem with the hip and couldn't walk. And these people of the shows help her having an operation, a surgery. And now I have to do an update because I just received pictures. She just passed her training at Petco. She walks perfectly. No more problems in the leg. And this is just an example, but there are so many in New York, in other parts of Florida, for every shows that we do in South Carolina, North Carolina, New York, Pennsylvania, Florida, West Palm Beach, California. Look, every part of the United States. So this is what I like to empower people, dog people. Look at the shows, like what stays behind the show, what we do, why we do this show, why we design wonderful clothes, why we do this to help other rescues. So that is my message, and I know that all the pet people know. And thank you for always supporting pets. Thank you for all the designer. Thank you for all the organization of the different events. And I hope that this love for pets unite us all. That is my message, that I hope that this year brings out more unity and being all together for a cause, for a purpose of helping homeless, unlucky dogs.
I love it. And I couldn't say it any better. And I just wanted to add a couple of things. You and I, we have the same passion. And this is the reason why, even for myself, I said, well, all of us, we have our gifts, right? So I will teach people how to take pictures. So, and if you go to PetPIX, I mean, I have 3 classes for free. Why? So people can go learn how to take pictures of the doggies or kitty cats in shelters so they can get adopted, you know? And then, as you know, it's not official yet, but supporting everyone, to me also, it's a big mission. And
yes,
you know,
and you
that
do a lot. And I was telling, she looks like a pot, every time explodes, like a pressure pot, every time explodes with an idea. She told me that already 3 ideas. I said, my gosh, you know, my pressure pot, I'm gonna call Vasi my pressure cooker, because she explodes with idea all over.
it's I can't help it. And I just wanted to say, I mean, after our 150 podcast episode last week, it was a spectacular success, and we had 13 podcast episodes. Amazing people came. We did over 10 lives with, you know, you and, you know, Gustavo and other amazing designers and supporters and pet people. I said, well, what's next? So I said, well, next week, we are going to be doing virtual get together. By the way, do you want to mention about your meetup with Chihuahuas?
Oh, yes, for people, these are for local people here in Miami, that I did a meetup for Chihuahuas and small doggies. Also doggies that are not Chihuahua can come, but predominantly for Chihuahua, because we used to have one and it is not there anymore. This is just for socializing. It's not for fashion. It's just for us furry moms and furry and doggies to get together, have some lunches or dinners, or, you know, walk into the park or walk by the beach. So this Saturday we're gonna meet at 4 o'clock in Starbucks on the this 29 and Collins. And we're gonna be the first meet and greet, and maybe take a walk on the boardwalk and have our coffee time there, coffee with dogs.
I love it. I love it.
Instead of coffee with Vasi, now I do coffee with dogs.
We create
the channel have coffee, but you know, they have their treats. So it's their coffee time.
I love it.
So coffee with dogs, and we're gonna talk and see each other, and probably then Vasi is gonna do some live videos live or
next week
about the show. So if you are in Miami or close to Miami, you are invited this Saturday at 4 p.m. for the first Chihuahua meet and greet. And the hosts are Flora and my Flavia and Fedra. So Flora always comes up, her name. See, always comes up her name. Always, even talking always comes up, because she was the one that started everything. So she's always there.
I love it. It's going to be awesome. And I also want to tell to whoever is watching this video, this is my first time announcing it live, but I might as well say it. So by inspired by all of my fashion people, I said, well, what's new, Vasi? What's new? I said, well, how about PetPIX unite furry parents, pet designers, pet physical events, fashion shows, and rescues in one. I said, how we are going to do that? So save the day, February 21st to 25th, PetPIX is going to host our first PetPIX Academy Pup Fashion Show virtual event. And I'm very honored that I'm going to have here our beautiful queen, also as one of the designers. And on day 5, which is the last day, we are going to invite some of the physical events.
This is a dress for Italy, by the way.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
beautiful.
see good because of the
Do you know what? I may be able to
You
find
have a picture.
Hold on, I will find it here.
Anyway, why do you search the background that Vasi? I wanted a background for Italy, and she chose my Lake Como. That is where I'm from. So a big greeting to all my friends in Italy that we're gonna watch here, and a lot are from Como. And here we can see, I put myself a little back, our wonderful lake that many of you already visited and they know. So this is my home country. And here are two little pictures of the wonderful villas that we have on the lake.
I love it. I just love it. It's so beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to go there. And hopefully one day, I will, but you
Go to visit. It's very picturesque.
Yes,
picturesque.
you probably would.
And it is like 30 minutes from Milan. So you can go to Milan and see the Milan and see the beautiful city, La Galleria and the cathedral and everything. And then have a little walk on the lake. Half an hour, you arrive. We have a lot of trains that goes to Como from Milan.
Yes.
And there are a lot of tourist, things that you can do, and it's very nice to have a little relaxing time on the lake, on the boat.
Well, hopefully
the villa of Versace, the villa of Cluny, all there.
Everyone.
I did a little tourist advertisement for my city in Italy.
Hopefully at some point we'll be able to travel a little more free.
Yes,
I can't wait.
Hopefully, in the nearest future.
And that's why that's why I'm glad that it is virtually. I mean, how crazy it is to participate in a fashion, beauty pageant in Thailand virtually. How crazy.
And that's why they did it, because of COVID. So they did it virtually, so every women could participate from different parts of the world, because it's very difficult to travel. And so you see, that's nice thing of technology, that even if in a time so difficult with this pandemic, we can still get together.
Exactly.
With this virtual reality and this internet. We can see each other and we can still have fun, no?
Yeah, fun, it's important.
Otherwise you get crazy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh, that is the dress for the Italian dress.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's stunning the way you did it, with all the details. It's just, let me see, I will open here the other one. For some reason, it's opening one at a time. Of course, when you're live.
It was in lace, and always my bling, always these crystals and rhinestones. It's beautiful. You're just such a talented designer. It's just like, look at this. I mean, come on, that's like, this is Petra under La Flora Fashion. This was a jigger, one of the event of jiggers when it was the international countries, and I was representing Italy. I love it. And I love it. It was a really, first of all, wonderful event. I was very fortunate to be there to live stream it. It was in June in Florida. And it was very special. And then seeing it and taking picture of your beautiful girl and you was such an honor, but just really, really beautiful. And Flora is also there. You can see her there. La Flora Fashion is also there. My little baby is always there. See, she's picking up from the picture. Yes, she is. She will be always with us. And then Flora and Fedra. Fedra is the one that is. Flora went from Jiggers, and then the very first show was the New York Pet Fashion Show. That it was my mecca. That I always, for me, was a mecca of going, and it was in February, and I went the very first show that I took my Flora. Wow. Then it was with Jiggers, and then then Flora passed away, and then I started doing with Jennifer her shows, taking Fedra. So Fedra now is the one that goes and models for different shows, and then I did hour with Gustavo, our Roomba in Miami with both. And hopefully I'm gonna do also the first for me for Gustavo, that I like to go in different shows and different designer and different organizer. I like to pop in and out. And also, you know, have a little vacation when I go. I always stay a week. Every time I go, stay a week when I'm out of state. So I'm gonna go also to Philadelphia for his next show, because I never been there, and so he's never been a model also for Gustavo. That's my dear friend and brother.
Yeah, so we love
it's gonna be another event for me. So I'm all over, and then we're gonna go also in Kentucky. But Kentucky has the Jamboree. It's my first Jamboree that is not for fashion, but is for arts. Or it's the things that I'm gonna go with Connie and Amy, that they always go with this event. It's in Kentucky. It's a week, and there are different classes. The Jamboree for Yorkies, but it's for Yorkie. But I take a Chihuahua, so she said yes, Chihuahuas also can go. And it's a week of different parade and costume, but not fashion show. It's just arts, painting classes, how to make things for your dog. So it's very exciting, and I want to go.
Oh my gosh.
April.
Listen, you have to share the information with me.
Yes, they're taking now the registration. You can go with the crazy Yorkie ladies and dude on Facebook, and it's gonna be their event Jamboree Caribbean style this year.
Oh, well, you know, right now, do you know what you just did?
Advertisement.
No.
Of all the shows. I like to advertise everything.
No, please. Yes, you know everything. You just sign up for PetPIX Academy Adventures.
I see. Oh, it's another. Okay.
I just right
I'm
now.
everywhere. I'm like they say in Italian and in Spanish. The weed that grows. You know, I'm like the weed. I'm everywhere. But you know what? I tried everything. I try every experience. If God gives me the possibility and the health to go, I will go. I like to do all these things, partnership and contribution and traveling and going to see new things and try new things. Just, you know, if God gives me the health to do it, I would do it.
Yes, I'm into that. And, you know, hope, and you will, my friend, and I'm here to support you, but also kind of virtually travel with you, because as we know, you know, I don't talk too much about it, but my daughter, it's only 5. So for me, it's very hard to travel. I mean, obviously for Celebrity Catwalk, I'm very excited.
I remember that your daughter.
People, they don't know, but every night she calls me around 10 and she's like, Mommy, where you are? And I show her whoever it's around me, she sees cute doggies. But that's why, like, you know, G-Girl, it's easy in a good way when you have your show, because they are local, so I can still be
to you. I know about your daughter. I know.
And then when I come to South Carolina, I mean, this time my husband is coming with me and with our daughter. So
that's good. That's good. So she's mommy.
They're coming to South Carolina, but they're not coming to the pet event.
No, but at least at the evening they can see you. Your daughter doesn't feel alone.
They're going to be sleeping in our friend's house, which is away. I told him, you go, honey, have fun with your friend. His friend doesn't know yet, but so we are kind of self-inviting ourselves, I guess. But no, they will go, they will have fun. Our friend has kids, so they will enjoy it. And I'm taking the car, and I already came up with a structure. Honey, we are taking only so much luggage because this. Yeah, I need to bring my props. I need to bring backdrops and couches and stuff, because I'm photographing this time again in Celebrity Catwalk. People who sign up already. And so, yeah.
Oh, and before closing, since you mentioned Celebrity Catwalk, I want to also say 2 words about that, because apart from Marvelous Jennifer, that I love from the bottom of my heart, I had the possibility, now we're speaking about pageantry. of meeting because she has always the girls from Miss USA South Carolina.
Yes.
So that was so important for me that I met last year and I met this year, and we did picture together. And for us, for the queens, for all the pageantry world, and it was so nice because that is the mission that we have for the petite, and that I said to the judges too, that I like to take my platform, that is the rescue dog, outside of Florida. And the thing that I met other sisters who from another pageantry, that the big pageantry, that Miss USA, and I follow her in the Miss universe that was there.
Wow.
And you know, to meet other ladies of the pageantry there that support the cause, and we took pictures together. It was very inspiring to me, speaking with these two. It was Miss Teen and Miss USA South Carolina, that they were going national, and I saw the previews that was super cute, and they're super cute people, super cute girls. And it was very inspiring and very nice to have that in Jennifer's event. And this time I'm gonna go, and they're gonna be there also, probably other, you know, the new misses. So it's always so nice, you know, also in our pageant world, that we unite also outside of Florida for the same platform, the same supporting the doggies. So that for me was super important to meet these big sisters, big, like in other categories. So it's a pearl of the show of Jennifer that I really love so much.
I love Jennifer, and I actually had the opportunity to interview with Jennifer. I even like I can show it here. Just give me a second to share. We did a live, and give me a second, friends. We did live, and I was like interviewing her with Jennifer, and it was beyond interesting. Like, it was so interesting to, you know, to see and hear from her point of view. She is the sweetest, wonderful young person. It's just really like amazing. And this is just like, this is the cover, and you know, like, it was our Tuesdays, a celebrity couple.
Yes, Miss Teen, I met all these girls that we were taking picture together with their crown and their sashes. And they're amazing young girls, amazing young women, that they're gonna be so successful in what they do, and I wish all them the best. And it's so nice, every time I go, I see a new miss. You know, for me, I love, and now that I'm in this pageantry, for me, you know, they are my muse. So I always love to spend time with them. So it was really an amazing gift that I have from that show, and it helped a lot for my pageantry.
Wonderful. We love
it, and they give me their tips, and you know, and we are all together, and it was really an amazing gift that I received from them.
Fantastic. And you know, I met one or two of them as well. And you know,
very
the podcast,
sweet, very
fantastic,
helpful,
respectful,
very
gorgeous. Like, amazing.
They help in everything. They do the cowboy, they have the raffle, they have the picture, they very nice. And that is what the queen has to be.
Yes. And
that is what that classy has to be.
Exactly.
So they're amazing young ladies. Yeah.
They are.
Amazing young ladies.
Now it's your turn. So encourage your friends. Again, connect with you know,
Facebook.
With on Facebook. And also, it doesn't matter where you're watching this. Either I'm going to tag you on Facebook, you can find the link. I'm sure you're already friends. DM her. Next week, as soon as you post the link, we also will share it on social media under, Vasi Siedman and PetPIX Academy. And then next week, stay tuned. We are going to kind of showcase what our amazing candidate is going to do with the Chihuahua meetup. And again, if you have a small furry kit or a Chihuahua, one more time, and you live in Miami this week on Saturday at 4 p.m.,
at
there will
Starbucks on Collins and it's 20. I have to look again. It's around 29th Street, before 41st Street.
Okay, they can connect with you and you can give them.
Yeah, you see all the information. It's the only Starbucks between 17 and 41 is there. So,
okay, I love Starbucks.
in front of Faina, is near the Faina Hotel.
Wonderful. Thank you, my friend. Good luck.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all your support, as always, my dear Vasi. Thank you for this virtual coffee together. Hopefully, we're going to have a real one soon.
Yeah.
Maybe up in South Carolina. I have to wait.
Probably will be dead. Probably.
Yeah, she runs around. She doesn't even sit down to eat. She will remember in Jigger. I have to say, come here and have your meal. Stay a moment. She puts a thing and runs and runs and runs. She's always running around. But she does amazing. And as I told, you have to listen. You're gonna have she's gonna have new ideas, and you're gonna have a lot of surprises coming from this lady here, because she's cooking ideas. She's cooking ideas every day. Look at that. She has idea while we talk. She writes down and she creates ideas. So you're gonna be amazed from all the surprises that Vasi is gonna do.
This year will be like incredible, like things I never ever even have thought. And again, my final goal, it's just to unite our pet community.
Yes, and that's the best, that I'm with you 120%.
Yeah, I love you, my friend. I love you.
Love you, everybody. Yes. Thank you for all your support always. And thanks for supporting the doggies and all the animals and the pets that cannot talk. So be their voice. Thank you, everybody.
I love you. Thank you, friends. Bye. See you soon. Bye.